Good afternoon, I'm Peter Brackley, and as the fans take their places around the stadium, let me first introduce Trevor Brooking. Trevor.
Hello, and thanks, Peter. And what a build-up we've had for today's game.
The start of the new league season is finally here, with hopefully another campaign full of wonderful, enterprising football and drama at both ends of the table. The first match of the new league season then kicks off, and they'll be looking to start with a win here.
Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages.
Rooney!
Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Ball given away.
Zaha.
Scholes. Here's Gary Neville. There's the shot.
That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's trying to carve open the defence.
Rooney!
Into the gloves of the keeper. Genus.
And Davids.
King.
That is sloppy play.
It's an impressive 1-2.
A good cross might give the first goal.
What can he conjure up here? Turns defence into attack there. Does well to maintain possession.
This puts the defence under real pressure on the right. "15 minutes into the first half.
Timely interception. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Still with possession. They can attack from here.
Danny Murphy.
Chance for a good cross here.
Didn't give the ball away and still they advance.
There's another chance to get the ball in.
Finds him well. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for support now.
Zaha.
Poor ball intercepted. On the ball here. And Rooney. To the man in space.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
They play it short.
Brown.
It's clear. Still with possession. They can attack from here. A really important interception there.
15 minutes left of the first half.
Still have the ball.
Genus. Mido.
Played through. Inside the box now.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
Here's Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
They win possession.
King. Gully. Goal kick. Brown.
Here's Ferdinand. Gets it. Oh, great defending there. And Berbatov.
They're moving well down the right-hand side.
Finds his teammate. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there.
Brown. O'Shea.
Here's Rooney.
Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward.
He goes on himself.
What will he do here?
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. He scored! It's the first goal of the game. Just before half-time. He struck it well with his left foot.
Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today.
1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. What can he do from here?
Anxious moments on the manager's bench there. Could have been a costly mistake. And it's gone out for a goal kick.
The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks.
What will the manager be saying to lift his team, Trevor?
Well, I know the manager, and I know he'll be telling them to keep pushing forward. You don't win a game unless you create chances.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0.
They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. They've switched sides for the second half.
And he wants it back.
Here's Evra. Here's Giggs. Evra. Ball one, good defending there. Berbatov. He's laid on one goal so far. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Assel Ekoto. Genus. Danny Murphy.
And Evra. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney!
They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up.
A really careless pass there. The ball stolen off and chance here.
O'Shea. Zaha.
Worked really hard to get the ball back there.
"15 minutes into the second half.
Here's Giggs. Evra. Scholes. And Rooney. Will he put it away?
They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half.
It's not a bad-looking ball.
Ferdinand.
Zaha.
Pass lacking there.
Mido.
And coming off his line, the keeper picks it up.
Mido. Danny Murphy.
He's carried the ball forward. Ball one, good defending there. Possession gained there.
Danny Murphy. Chance for another goal, perhaps.
Berbatov! Here's Davids. To the man in space. Fantastic goal! They're now 2 goals up.
That really was a super shot into the left corner. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, that was an absolute...
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Zaha.
Nice pass. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position.
There are 2 men in the wall. Pulls it across. Sturdy defence here.
Can he shoot?
They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. That's found the side netting rather than the back of the goal.
It's so important for the marker to snuff out goal attempts like that.
We've reached the last 15 minutes.
Dealt with that threat well.
Controls it well.
Keep possession. Ball held on to there.
Pushing further forward.
Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position.
Straight at goal. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
I really don't think he has the poise or accuracy to score from there. Wasted opportunity.
Here's Gary Neville.
Brown. Zaha.
They win possession. And Rooney.
Zaha.
Collects the ball nicely. Cleared away. Evra.
O'Shea.
Here's Giggs.
Danny Murphy. King.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney!
O'Shea. Zaha.
Scholes! Yes, it's in! Number 3! Oh no, the flag's up! The referee says no goal.
It's hard to tell. The referee certainly hesitated.
One there. There's the whistle, that's it.
So they've still to get off the mark this season. They can't have gone into this game expecting anything other than a win, surely, Trevor.
No, I know what you mean, Peter. They were such heavy favourites. They might have just become a bit complacent.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
I've enjoyed it, thanks, Peter.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye. Welcome to this afternoon's game with your commentators, Peter Brackley and Trevor Brooking.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Peter. There we are, sat in the best seats in the house. Can't wait.
The fans Star providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. The odds are stacked against them. Kept it well, still on the attack. Pushing further forward. Gets it. Punched away.
And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick.
They'll battle for this in the middle.
He almost made it.
Well, the keeper made a fine save.
Zaha.
Inside the box now. Pushed it away. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. And Evra. And Ferdinand.
Andy Cole.
Keep possession. Ferdinand. Here's Evra.
Zaha.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared away.
O'Shea.
Here's Giggs. Now inside the penalty area. Another chance.
It's gone out, but it came off the defender.
Lays it on the ground. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in the right place to intercept that one.
15 minutes into the first half.
Looking around for support. Could get a shot away.
This could be a chance for an opening goal.
It's heading for the penalty spot. And he smacks one.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with the threat expertly. Barton.
Andy Cole.
A good cross should set something up.
He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. And Giggs. Rooney. Went in and won the ball too. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Can he create something here?
Zaha.
Good pass.
Sibierski.
Win the ball back. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Finds himself in the box. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Sun Jihai.
Distan. Down the middle. Saha. That is sloppy play.
Still in possession here. Showed his defensive quality there.
There's not a lot of support.
What can he conjure up here?
It looks like he'll go for a cross.
Rooney. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. What will he conjure up now? Rooney!
Hits it again.
What will he do here?
Snapped up by the keeper.
Sinclair.
He's looking so confident.
No accuracy with the pass.
Saha.
1 minute is being shown on the board. And Cristiano Ronaldo. The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks.
Trevor, what did you think of the first half?
Well, I'd say it's been a terrific game so far. Very exciting. Enjoy.
We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second.
They've switched sides for the second half. Brown.
And Giggs.
O'Shea.
Possession gained there.
Sibierski.
Still with possession. They can attack from here. Wonderful defending there. Sun Jihai.
He needs to deliver a good ball in.
Does well to keep the ball.
Here's Giggs. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack.
Timely interception.
Sibierski.
Ball not given away here.
Andy Cole.
He's well beaten to the ball there.
That was careless.
Sun Jihai. He's carried the ball forward.
Sibierski.
Well found by his teammate.
It went over the line for a goal kick.
And Ferdinand. Evra.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Vassell. Sinclair.
Chance to deliver it in.
Stops it nicely. Brings it under control. Clearance seized on, not out of danger yet. Hold on to possession here. And Ferdinand.
Evra. Doesn't manage to get that one through.
Deliberate foul. Here's Scholes. And Evra win possession here. Down the left flank.
Crossing opportunity.
Going to throw in a good area, looking for support now.
It looks like he'll go for a cross. The danger passes with a timely deflection. It is a corner though.
Who's waiting in the middle? Still going, real chance here. Hang on to the ball there. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was careless. Carries the ball through the middle. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. He's on the rampage. Danger now, down on the left-hand side. Rooney! Off target. He sent it wide of the left post.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Done. Andy Cole.
Will he get a shot away? He took it so well. Oh no, the flag's up. So that goal won't count.
The offside flag was a bit late. There was some hesitation from the referee's assistant.
Cut out well. Good individual effort, but he needs to pass it now. Zaha.
And Giggs. Had the ball now. Looking for support now.
Andy Cole.
Well brought down.
Zaha.
Keep possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. Stayed on the ball, promising position here.
It's over, but that was close.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Here's Trabelsi. Barton. It's still goalless with only 5 minutes to go now. Holds on to the ball. Ireland. To the man in space. Caught offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. Ireland. Just needs a yard.
The attackers have to be more accurate up against this defence if they want to take full advantage of the chances that are coming their way.
It's into the middle.
No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though. Sinclair.
He's carried the ball forward.
A good cross could get the winner here.
It's played into the danger zone. Here's another corner.
We're in the closing minute of the game, but this corner could change everything.
Can they keep defending like that? The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. Nothing could separate these sides. The players put so much effort in, but in the end no one could come up with a winner.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. My thanks to co-presenter Trevor Brooking.
I've enjoyed it, thanks, Peter.
And from the pair of us, it's good afternoon.
We're off, and this is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Boateng. Here's Rooney. That was an obvious foul. Ball given away.
Arca. Southgate.
Well maintained there. On the attack here. No accuracy with the pass.
Zaha.
Traps the ball neatly. Can he make a chance? Here's Yakubu. Evra. Here's Rooney. Really stopped in his tracks there. Viduka.
Downing. Arca. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. O'Shea. Zaha. Southgate. Cattermole.
Had the ball now. Needs a sight of goal.
Another bite of the cherry.
Oh, it's in! That's the opener.
He was alive for the chance of a rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. The fans are really getting into it, even though there's been a low turnout.
One-nil, but can they hang on to this lead?
"15 minutes gone. Cattermole.
Oh, great defending there.
Brown. O'Shea. Zaha.
Evra.
Cattermole. Boateng. Still him. Downing.
Well found by his teammate.
Mendieta. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's scored 1 goal in this game. He's looking for support.
A really careless pass there.
A chance here. The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
If he can deliver a good ball in, we may see the equaliser.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Yakubu!
That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, it was a good play in on the cross. Found space. I just think maybe he hurried the header.
And Ferdinand. Gary Neville.
Almost 30 minutes gone.
Really stopped in his tracks there. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Worked really hard to get the ball back then.
Could this be a chance? Slices open the defence.
They give away possession. And Rooney. Yakubu.
Cattermole.
Here's Rooney. Great work to win the ball. Yakubu. Mendieta.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here.
They're defending well, very well indeed. It's knocked back to the keeper. Saha.
Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a one goal divides them.
It went over the goal line. Goal kick here.
Here's Rooney. Scholes. Got the all-important touch. Viduka. Now what can he do?
Another chance. Oh, it's in! What a goal! They couldn't hold on. Just before the break. He was close to the keeper and pounced on the loose ball. The scores are level again.
It's going to be interesting to see which team can raise their game to take the win from here, Peter.
Stop the attack well.
O'Shea. Saha.
Finds himself in the box. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here.
So they'll start the second half all square then, Trevor. Can we expect to see changes?
Well, I think the manager will be telling them not to lose concentration. Because
the second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks?
It's as you were for both teams with no substitutions.
And Yakubu.
Bates. Southgate. Bates.
Blatant foul there. Here's Scholes. And Rooney.
That pass didn't make it.
Here's Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
And Gary Neville. Cut out the pass.
Arca.
Pass cut out. Maybe there's a route to goal here. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
that's the keeper's ball there.
Viduka. What can he conjure up here? Kept possession well.
Yes, it's in, number 2. From being in front, they're now 1 down. Now they need to do something to get back into it. The danger is snuffed out.
They win possession.
That pass didn't make it.
Here's Gary Neville. Wins the ball, great defending. Cattermole. Still on the ball here. And Yakubu. Poor ball picked off. Here's Giggs. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Rooney. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Attack came to nothing. Here's Yakubu. Boateng. They've broken free on the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's picked up by the keeper.
Bates. Mendieta. Still in possession here. And Viduka. Dealt with the threat expertly. Mendieta. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Pass went astray. Stopped him illegally. Free kick. Almost 75 minutes have gone. And Viduka. Yakubu. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Giggs. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Went in and won the ball too. Boateng. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Bates. And he wants it back. Cattermole. Boateng. Aka. A nice ball through.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Great work to win the ball. Here's Scholes. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Zaha. Here's Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo. Does well to keep the ball.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
And Evra. Ferdinand. Surely this has to be just about the last kick of the game here. Dealt with that threat well. The referee ends the game here. What a turnaround. They've thrown it away. They can't have gone into this game expecting anything other than a win, surely, Trevor.
No, I know what you mean, Peter. They were such heavy favourites. They might have just become a bit complacent.
Our time is up, so thanks, Trevor, for your analysis today.
That's been great fun, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us. Tackles could be fierce today. There's no love lost between these two teams.
Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. O'Shea.
Got his foot in. Looking for support now. Late challenge. Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
Zaha.
Here's Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Needs to find the target here.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal.
The ball goes out of play again.
And Fortune. Don't give it away there.
Ben Hine.
Can he test the keeper?
They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box.
Here's Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner.
Goes short, catches him off guard. Scholes.
That's a very poor effort, well wide of the target.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Nolan.
Careless pass picked off. Scholes.
15 minutes gone in the first half.
Gary Neville. Here's Scholes. Brings it under control.
Dashes along the left side flank. A good ball in, might give us the opening goal. They're defending well, very well indeed.
Ball given away. Rooney.
And suddenly the defence is on the back foot.
He's in the box.
And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. It just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Zaha.
Brought an end to the attack. Hunt. Showed his defensive quality with that interception.
O'Shea.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Scholes.
O'Shea.
Here's Gary Neville. Receives it in space. Oh, great defending there. Speed. Almost 30 minutes gone. Speed.
Gardner. Down the left.
The shot comes in.
It's wide of the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
I think he made the right decision to have a go. Perhaps he was unlucky on the strike.
Brown.
And Evra.
Zaha.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He needs to deliver a good ball in.
Finds his teammate. Giggs!
The fans will be disappointed there.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Superb intervention. Hunt.
He's on the rampage.
A good delivery needed here.
And he shoots!
That's picked up by the keeper.
And Evra.
Zaha.
And Rooney.
Zaha.
No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way, with half-time fast approaching.
Down the middle.
Well worked to win possession.
Zaha.
Here's Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
And Gary Neville. Won the ball well. Still have the ball. 2 additional minutes being shown on the ball.
Runs with the ball towards the left flank. The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick.
Ferdinand. Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
Here's Scholes. Giggs. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. He could be booked here. Oh, no. I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. He may not be so lucky on the next occasion.
Could be curling over.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's gone to the near post. Very important interception there. And Fortune. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think.
Trevor, how did you see that half?
I think maybe we'll see a change of tactics by the manager in the second half. You can't have that much possession and not make it pay off.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo!
He cut that one out very well.
Giggs. The ball stolen off him. Chance here. Rooney! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Speed. Nolan. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Nolan. Here's Rooney. Sends it back to him. Brown. And Ferdinand. Scholes. O'Shea. Here's Rooney. They're in a good position down the left. Sturdy defence here. And Scholes. Deflected by the defender. Here's Scholes. Ball given away there. Diouf. And Diouf. He continues his run down the right.
There's no one with him.
It looks like he'll go for a cross. Hunt. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Kept possession well on the attack here. Can he test the keeper?
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. And Rooney. Back to the keeper. They're still on the attack here. Can he put it away? Outstanding interception in his own box. They're in possession, down the left wing.
Snapped up by the keeper.
O'Shea. And Gary Neville. Here's Ferdinand. Diouf. Nolan. And Diouf. A really important interception there. Hold on to possession here. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. Here's Evra. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Scholes. Gary Neville. There's not a lot of support. Anelka. Poorly timed challenge. They give away
possession.
O'Shea. He has to do better than that. Hasn't managed to get that one through. Zaha.
Will he find the target? Cristiano Ronaldo. What a finish! That could decide it.
He was alive for the chance of a rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. Finally, the deadlock is broken. I have to admit, though, I thought it was never going to come. Not the prettiest goal you'll see, but they all count, Trevor.
Oh, yes.
They've got in front with not long to go in the game. They must be favourites now, Trevor.
If I was a betting man, I'd expect them to win from here. They just need to keep it tight at the back.
The defender was quick to see this one. Scholes. O'Shea. Here's Giggs. O'Shea. Here's Evra. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock shows 5 minutes to go in the match. Holds on to the ball. O'Shea. Got the all-important touch. Diouf. Anelka. Reads it well. Looking around for support. Dashes along the right flank. Well won there. Good running off the ball. Can surely put it away. Intercepted the through pass, and it's cleared to safety.
The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused and put everything into this game, and they came away with the win they wanted.
Well, Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still, all credit to their opponents.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Down the right flank. This could be a chance for an opening goal. It's a corner kick. To the target in the middle. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Just caught him.
Joe Cole. Makalele. Hang on to the ball there. Stopped him well there. Joe Cole. And Paulo Ferreira. Wonderful defending there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball given away there. Looking around for support. Got the all-important touch. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lampard. "15 minutes gone. Here's Paulo Ferreira. And Ricardo Carvalho.
The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball.
Lampard.
He's looking so confident. That was an awful pass.
They intercept the pass.
Scholes. And Giggs. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance in the box. The keeper makes the stop. Just wide and into the side netting.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Wins possession to stop the attack.
They picked him out neatly.
And it's given to the keeper. Rooney. And Scholes. 30 minutes into the first half. Wonderfully won there.
O'Shea. Saha.
Cleared away. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well found there.
Chance to cross. O'Shea.
And Evra. Rooney. And Evra.
O'Shea.
Cristiano Ronaldo. In the penalty area.
Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Here's Lampard. Rooney.
O'Shea.
And Scholes. Giggs. To the man in space.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They're defending well, very well indeed. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Possession lost there. Here's Rooney. He continues his run down the left.
It's a throw-in. The interception stopping the danger, though.
Good running on the ball. Another throw in a great position. A mistimed lunge gives away a free kick. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh, but he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee.
They could score the opener with this free kick.
Rooney! That's a very poor effort, well wide of the target. Lampard. And Terry. Paulo Ferreira. Ball given away. Here's Rooney. Rooney. They're in possession down the left wing. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. The defence has done well so far. And Lampard. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. So how would you describe the game so far, Trevor?
Well, it's not been a classic, but I've seen a lot worse.
Neither side conceding a goal then. It's 0-0. We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Down the left.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Can they keep defending like that?
Rooney. Dealt with the threat well.
The danger is snuffed out.
Shevchenko. Will he find the target now? That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
And Ferdinand. O'Shea. And Gary Neville. Ferdinand. Win possession here. Wins the ball, great defending. Shevchenko!
And the keeper has it.
Gary Neville. And he lays it back. Possession lost there. They got another throw in. And the ball goes out of play again. Ashley Cole.
And Paulo Ferreira. Well won there. Can anyone stop him? The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Brown. And Evra. O'Shea. Here's Giggs. Poor pass picked off there.
Oh, great opportunity here.
Makalele. On the ball here. Lampard. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Might work the keeper here. Shevchenko.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. The pass showed good vision to set that up. I'd love to have seen a better finish, though.
Get the ball back.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Down the middle. Looking for support now. Gets it. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Looking around for support. Solid defence in the box. O'Shea.
He cut that one out very well.
And Drogba. Too obvious. Ricardo Carvalho. And Paulo Ferreira. Lampard. Here's Shevchenko. And Drogba. Real chance here. Fisted away. He punched the ball to safety. Terrific goal. They've got a goal down and there's not too much time left to equalise. 10 minutes from the end. His sharp instincts paid off for that goal. So the game will really open up now they've scored, surely, because I can't see them just sitting back and defending. They somehow managed to contain the opposition's attack, but they've given the goal away, Trevor, at last.
Well, they shouldn't let themselves down here. They have to reorganise and try giving their 110% from here.
It looks like a substitution is going to be made. Here's Drogba. Joe Cole. Booted clear. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. Straight at goal.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Terry. And Makalele. He's carried the ball forward. Here's Shevchenko. To the man in space. Chaps it neatly. Still with the ball in good attacking position too.
Stayed on the ball, promising position here. A good ball in could give them another goal here. And he sends it in. The referee brings an end to the game. It's always shattering to lose, but I think they can still be very proud of their performance here. They played some wonderful football, and that is acknowledged certainly by their fans, who are cheering them to the hilt here. After a loss like that, Trevor, do you think there are any lessons they can now learn?
I think so, Peter. You can always learn from every game, and this shouldn't be an exception despite the loss.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. It was a great game.
And it's goodbye from both of us. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Chooses to go down the left flank. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Attack came to nothing. Park. O'Shea. Evra. O'Shea. Park. And Scholes. To the man in space. Stop the attack dead then. Van der Meijden. Arteta. Great work to win the ball.
Great pass.
Rooney! That's way wide of the target. Poor effort.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
Arteta. Here's Cahill. Simon Davis. Here's Rooney. No attempt whatsoever to play the ball. Free kick. Here's Cahill. Naismith. Arteta. Ball given away there. It's one-on-one. Oh, he's been tripped. Penalty given. Good decision by the referee too, I think. He got nowhere near the ball and caught the man. So here the chance. Then to break through from 12 yards. Oh, what a goal! Struck it with his right foot. They're ahead by 1-0. And Rooney. Well read and intercepted. Great work to win the ball. Ball one, good defending there. The ball still with them here. Hibbert. That one is intercepted. And Cahill. He intercepts. Scholes. Intercepted. Poor pass picked off there. Got caught on the ball there. Great interception to break that one up. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. Attack came to nothing. Can they keep defending like that? Arteta. Here's Cahill. It's one-on-one. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Arteta.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff.
Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Here's Gary Neville. Park. Rooney. Stopped him well there. He's carried the ball forward.
That was all set up by the through ball.
The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Evra. And Park. Rooney. Here's Scholes. What can he do here? Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser. Yes! Oh no, the flag's up. The referee says he was offside, and the
Goal is chalked off.
The offside flag was a bit late. There was some hesitation from the referee's assistant, definitely.
Phil Neville and Cahill. Simon Davis. Kept it well, still on the attack. Good pass. Well worked to win the ball. Ball held on to there. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just the one goal divides them. Don't give it away there. Well maintained there. Yobo. They're off on the counter-attack. Phil Neville. Here's Cahill. He goes on himself. He's in the box. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cahill. Van der Meijden. Naismith. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. Talk us through that half, Trevor. A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? No sign of any substitutions yet. Pressure on the defence now. There's not a lot of support. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. And he sends it in. O'Shea. Park. And Rooney. He cut out the pass. And he takes the return. O'Shea. Well worked to win possession. Wonderfully won there. O'Shea. Get the ball back. Stubbs. Hits one. O'Shea. In trouble here. Ball stolen. Put it in! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 10 minutes played in the second half. He scored again!
A goal like that will always give your team a huge boost.
It's looking like a David and Goliath situation here, Trevor.
Yes, surely there must be some soul-searching going on down there.
The through ball sets up the attack. Solid defence in the box. Simon Davis. Arteta. He's looking for support. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Had the ball now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Park. And Rooney. Timely interception. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. On the chest. Went in and won the ball too. Win possession here. Possession lost there. Phil Neville. Van der Meijden. Ball not given away here. Free kick conceded in a promising position here. Gives him a hand in getting up. Good to see that kind of sportsmanship. There are 4 men in the wall.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
To the target in the middle.
He almost made it.
But the keeper made a fine save. Here's Cahill. Phil Neville. Went in and won the ball too. Zaha. He intercepts. And Scholes. Sturdy defence here. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Phil Neville. Park. Rooney. Magnificently executed through ball. Oh, there's a late challenge. Arteta. Phil Neville. The push forward gains momentum. Will he test the keeper? He makes sure of it this time. It's over. Too high.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Hibbert. Arteta. Gets it. And Park. Rooney. Hibbert. And Cahill. An illegal challenge, says the ref. Well worked to win possession. Van der Meijden. Phil Neville.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Phil Neville. Van der Meijden. Ball held on to there. Play surges forward. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Good interception here. Here's Park. Zaha. Goal inside here. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. O'Shea. And Park. Well found there. All found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position.
There shouldn't be much time left.
Let's see what they can do with this free kick then in the remaining time. Could be curling over.
keep possession. There's the whistle. And they have been beaten. Although there's no joy for their manager or the fans, though, the players can be very proud of all the effort that they have put in.
After a loss like that, Trevor, do you think there are any lessons they can now learn?
I think so, Peter. You can always learn from every game, and this shouldn't be an exception despite the loss.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
I've enjoyed it. Thanks, Peter.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Kishanishvili.
Emerton. Still in possession here.
Nelson.
Emerton. Get the ball back. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Up goes the assistant referee's flag. Tried to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early. Nanda.
Stephen Reed.
And Emerton. Might work the keeper here.
That'll be a goal kick. Brown. O'Shea.
Evra. Here's Rooney. Rooney. And Park.
And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. They could open the score with a good cross here. Just millimetres to the right, that shot. Oya. Nelson. Kishanishvili. Plays it back to the keeper. Now the defender read it well. Here's Rooney. Scholes. Gets it. Goal inside here. Remarkable goal. That puts them in front. A beautiful left foot finish. It's a disappointing turnout, but you wouldn't know it with the noise they're making today.
A goal.
1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Stephen Reed. And Emerton. Well maintained there. 15 minutes gone. And Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Shea. And Rooney. Still in possession, in a good position here. Collects the ball nicely. It's going right in front of goal. Ball held on to there. Emerton. Down the middle. They give away possession. Park. Rooney. Here's Scholes. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Another chance. Can he hit the target? Hang on to the ball there. O'Shea. Here's Park. Rooney. Attack came to nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good pass. That's easy for the defence. Almost 30 minutes gone. Here's Park. Well cut out. Finds him well. Rooney! And the keeper has it. Gray. And Oya. Peter. Ball given away. Sends it back to him. And Oya. Kishanishvili. Here's Emerton. Down the right. Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser.
Well, the defender blocked it out well there. He wasn't going to let the cross past him. Corner kick.
It's into the middle. Heads for goal! Oh, you'll never score with accuracy like that. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Brown. O'Shea. Park. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides.
Snuffed out the danger.
Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward.
He's off on the long run. Sneaks into the penalty area.
The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Stephen Reed.
2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Gray. Here's Oya.
Nelson.
Emerton. Here's Nonda. Well worked to win the ball. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks.
Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
1-0 the scoreline then. How long will it stay?
The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now.
Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Gray. Would an attack down the left side be worth it?
Now have possession here. Threads it through the defence.
Gray.
And Nonda. Here's Evra. Park.
Zaha.
Here's Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Held on to the ball there. Emerton.
Down the line. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Crosses.
Well, it was quick thinking from the defender to block the cross. Corner kick.
To the target in the middle. Can they keep defending like that?
Rooney.
Reads it well.
Win possession here.
Zaha. Pushing further forward. Takes the shot. It's just wide of the right post.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
And Oya.
Gray. Stephen Reed.
And Tugai. Still in possession and a good position here. Benny McCarthy.
Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
Gary Neville. Stop the attack dead then. On the ball here.
Zaha.
And Park. Rooney. Gets it.
No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
And Benny McCarthy. He's off on the long run.
Saha, quick to accelerate. Reads it well. Morten Gamst Pedersen. And Scholes. Rooney. Saha. Will he test the keeper? Oh, that was nearly a goal on the right.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. He dribbles out to the right.
Plenty of options for a cross.
He centres it. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Scholes. Here's Gary Neville. O'Shea. Park. Here's Rooney. Scholes. Wins possession to stop the attack. Looking around for support. Can he find the target? And he'll deliver the cross. Sturdy defence here. Still on the ball here. And Scholes. Here's Nonda. Rooney! Oh, it's in! What a goal! They now have a comfortable lead. A beautiful right foot finish. So the 2-goal cushion may see them trying to frustrate their opponents who've yet to score. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
Two-guy. Nelson. And Uya. We're into the last 5 minutes. Down the left flank. Here's real danger. He sliced that well wide of the right post.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Evra. That pass didn't make it. And Two-guy. Wins it in a good attacking position here. Showed his defensive quality there. 2 additional minutes being shown on the ball. Morten Gamst Pedersen. Stephen Reid. He's attacking the left-hand side of the area. A good ball in could win one back for them. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. A brilliant win. The players are ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a magnificent performance today. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So that brings us to the end of this afternoon's match, and my thanks go to Trevor Brooking for joining us.
Thanks, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye from us both. Kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match.
Boa Morte.
A solid clearance snuffs out the danger.
Scholes. Here's Park. And Park. Here's Scholes.
Zaha.
Will he shoot?
It's over. Too high.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Knight.
Kedru. Here's Boa Morte. Oh, found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position.
Could be curling over. The keeper deals with it.
Here's Gary Neville.
O'Shea. Too obvious.
And Boa Morte.
Well, the through pass doesn't go anywhere, but at least they've got a corner.
It's a corner to the near post. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
And Ferdinand picks it off. Will he have a dig? Held on to the ball there. Went in and won the ball too.
Zaha.
Knocked it through.
Cleared away. Boubadio.
Get the ball back.
O'Shea.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A good ball in, might give us the opening goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner.
Looks to catch them off guard. Really stopped in his tracks there. Ferdinand. And they still have possession here. Hold on to possession here.
Boubadio.
Blatant foul there. Concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here.
straight at goal. Off target, he sent it wide of the left post.
I really don't think he has the poise or accuracy to score from there. Wasted opportunity.
Here's Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
Park. Scholes.
Now Bronk.
Volts.
Bouba Diop.
Volts.
Bocanegra.
And Scholes.
Well read.
Bar Morte. 30 minutes into the first half. Dashes along the left side flank.
They're moving well down the left-hand side. The ball's out for a goal kick.
And Ferdinand. And Gary Neville.
O'Shea. Saha.
Here's Scholes. Needs a sight of goal.
Oh, millimetres away.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Bouba Diop.
Ball not given away here. He's off on the long run.
McBride.
Flag was up, just called offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee. Will this be a goal here?
A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
I think the build-up move from the striker deserved a better finish than that.
O'Shea.
Rooney. Does well to keep the ball.
O'Shea.
No goals here in the first half, and it looks like staying that way with half-time approaching. Ball given away. Scholes. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wins possession to stop the attack.
McBride. He's carried the ball forward.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
That'll be a goal kick.
And Ferdinand. Here's Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
And Scholes. He goes on himself. Ref says he took the ball, not the man. Here's Scholes.
Saha.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Sneaks into the box. Went to ground, but the referee says play on. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. They started off rather well, Trevor.
Well, they did, Peter, and let's hope.
They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. Let's see what...
which team can take control in the second half.
Superb intervention. Can he create something?
Well held by the keeper. Malbronk. Knight. Kedru.
Morte.
McBride. Volts. Boubadio.
Goalkeeper decided to come forward for that one.
Gary Neville.
McBride.
And Scholes.
It was predictable.
Now have possession here. Here's Park. Gets it in space.
Booted to safety. O'Shea.
And Park. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat.
Montenegro. The shot! That's a very poor effort, well wide of the target.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
Saha. And he wants it back. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game.
Finds him well.
Chance to cross.
Still in possession, in a good position here.
Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow.
Collects the ball nicely.
They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. John.
Had the ball now. Here's Park. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. Oh, great defending there.
They're defending well, very well indeed.
Morte.
He's still on the run.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Scholes. Here's Evra.
O'Shea.
Rooney.
O'Shea. Too obvious.
Wonderfully won there. And Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
Here's Park. And Park. Here's Scholes.
They can swing it in from the left wing.
Could this be a chance? Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened goal.
Brown.
Here's Evra.
O'Shea.
Park. Rooney. And Rooney. Neatly threaded ball.
Played into the middle. John. Malbronk. It's a decent ball in. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now that's a pinpoint pass.
Rooney! Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Zaha.
Neither side managing the goal so far, and we are approaching the final whistle.
John. Down the left-hand channel.
Can he find half a yard here? Very important interception there.
Scholes.
There'll be 1 extra minute for stoppages. Nicely found. Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Arrives in the box. Magnificently executed through ball.
And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick.
It's into the face of goal.
Sturdy defence here.
There's the whistle. A draw played out here. No one could come up with the all-important strike. It was their finishing that let them down in the end.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
It's been a pleasure.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye from us both.
The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope.
Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one.
Had the ball now. Gets it. What will he do now?
They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box.
Ball given away there. Well found there. Finds a teammate.
O'Shea.
And Rooney. Park.
Booted to safety.
Gary Neville.
That was a poor pass.
Looking for support now. Lamellaro.
Duff.
Lamellaro. But. A good ball in might give us the opening goal. They're defending well, very well indeed.
Here's Scholes. Park. On the ball here. Hung on to the ball in a good position.
Zaha.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
15 minutes gone.
And Cristiano Ronaldo.
O'Shea.
Brings it under control. Kept possession well on the attack here.
Launches a low cross.
The shot. He's done it. That's the opener.
That really was a super shot into the left corner. A lot of fans were waiting for that goal and they have been rewarded. That could be one of the best crosses we've seen all year, Trevor. Can they hang on for the win? Clark.
And Duff. Nice work to keep possession too.
O'Shea.
Wonderfully won there. Wins possession to stop the attack. Park.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Good work to keep the ball. Scholes.
Zaha.
Can surely put it away.
He controlled the shot well, but it was straightforward for the keeper, really.
It wasn't an easy shot to handle, but the keeper did a fantastic job.
Here's Dyer. Well won there. Scholes.
O'Shea. He's carried the ball forward. If he can deliver a good ball in, we may see the equaliser.
Owen!
Safely into the keeper's gloves.
Gary Neville.
O'Shea. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle.
Here's Dyer. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. And Dyer.
But.
Well found there.
And he takes the return.
Here's Gary Neville.
Zaha. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Dyer. Here's Solano. Owen. Here's Solano. They win possession. Park. Here's Rooney. All found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. Cristiano Ronaldo. How about this? Scholes.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
But. And Solano. Carr. Down the right-hand channel.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
1 minute is being shown on the board. And Duff. Caught offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. And Evra. Park. Scholes. And Cristiano Ronaldo. But on the attack here. To the man in space. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I really think it's the right decision too. The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms with the managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break. Give us your feelings on that half, Trevor.
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0. They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect? They've switched sides for the second half. Arrives in the box. Stopped him well there. Here's Solano. Zaha. Dealt with the threat expertly. A chance. Really poor defending. Needs to test the keeper here. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. That pass has made it through. Rooney. Well worked to win the ball. Ball given away there. And Scholes. He cleared. O'Shea.
Here's Rooney. And Park. Scholes.
Oh, that's a dreadful clearance. Can they take advantage?
And Solano. Evra. Park. And Rooney. Gets it. Needs to find the target here.
"15 minutes of the second half gone.
And Gary Neville. Worked really hard to get the ball back there.
Down the left flank. He wants a chance for a good delivery. We're in possession, down the left wing.
Will there be a goal here? Ball won, good defending there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They're breaking out quickly here.
Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. What will he do here? Here's Gary Neville. Park. And Evra. Park. Will he find the target? Brought an end to the attack. Owen. Went in and won the ball too. And Park. Here's Rooney. Got his foot in.
Almost 75 minutes have gone. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. So running off the ball for the cross. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right.
The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. Gary Neville.
Too obvious. There's not a lot of support.
Tremendous through ball. Can surely put it away. Worked really hard to get the ball back there.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Here's Scholes. Showed his defensive quality there.
The defender cuts this one out.
Here's Rooney. Wonderful defending there.
The danger is snuffed out.
And Scholes.
But
The tension here was pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Poor pass picked off there. Here's Park. Now here's a chance. It's there. They've been pegged back. In the final few minutes.
a great shot into the left-hand corner. tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now.
And Rooney. Well worked to win possession. Hang on to the ball there.
Clark.
And Duff. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there.
A good cross could get the winner here. And the opportunity comes to nothing. The goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They've just got to be more accurate.
The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. It ends in a draw here, and other than the lack of a winner, the match itself was a terrific one for the neutrals, with plenty of passion and excitement.
Well, that for me has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game, and the 90 minutes whizzed by.
And that's the end of this afternoon's broadcast, so all that remains for me to do is to thank Trevor Brooking for joining us.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Away we go. Will there be drama today?
It will be interesting to see how they start the match.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. Macmillan. And Lanzard.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
Nowhere near the ball, foul given.
It's a good cross.
Rooney.
It's created a counter raid for them.
Pushing further forward. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Well found there.
A decent ball in could open the score. He chooses to go down the right.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Ferdinand. Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
Here's Ferdinand. Gary Neville.
O'Shea.
Here's Ferdinand. And Gary Neville.
And he wants it back.
Lanzard. Skoko. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Ball stolen away. Chance here. Still on the ball here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. Henri Camara. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Chance in the box. Has a pop from there. Another bite of the cherry. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Skoko. Ryan Taylor. Can he find the target? And the shot comes in. And he goes for it. And the keeper has it. And Gary Neville. Ferdinand. Brown. Here's Ferdinand. And Ferdinand. Almost 30 minutes gone. Scholes. The ball still with them here.
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal, and he knows it. Corner it is then.
They'll battle for this in the middle. Headed towards goal. Not a bad shot, but it's over. Skoko. Macmillan. Here's Lanzard. Pass went astray. Ferdinand. He's on the rampage. Here's Lanzard. Will this be a goal? There's the shot.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Heskey. Don't give it away there. It'll soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. Looking for support now. O'Shea. Evra. Scholes. Gary Neville. He's looking for support. They're in a good position down the right. They're trying another cross. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off for the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think.
Talk us through that half, Trevor.
They've been a bit disappointed in making space and running off the ball. So I'm surprised that they've managed to keep the game level so far.
The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. They've switched sides for the second half. Here's Lanzard. Macmillan. Lanzard. And Rooney.
The through ball sets up the attack.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Zaha.
And Gary Neville. Went in and won the ball too. Here's Lanzard.
Skoko.
Jackson. David Wright. Jackson.
De Zeu.
Macmillan. Here's Lanzard. Henri Camara. And he tries one. Lanzard. The danger is snuffed out. Ferdinand. Here's Gary Neville.
Zaha.
And Park. Good running on the ball.
Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
15 minutes into the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a late challenge.
Brown. O'Shea.
And Park. Robbed there, too casual. Played through. Get a throw in a good area, looking for support now. Down the right flank. That tackle there, given away a free kick in a dangerous area. Oh dear, some right old pushing and shoving going on here. They'll be getting their handbags out next. A chance here. Sturdy defence here. Evra. Here's Park.
O'Shea.
And Rooney. Park. Here's Lanzard.
The push forward gains momentum.
Dealt with the threat expertly. And Evra.
Brown.
And Ferdinand. Here's Gary Neville. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Here's Scholes. Ferdinand.
coming off his line, the keeper picks it up.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Scholes. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing.
Back to the keeper.
Henri Camara. Rooney. Neatly threaded ball.
Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
Well, some of the crowd thought that one was on its way in, and what a goal it would have been.
And Cristiano Ronaldo showed his defensive quality with that interception.
Passes back to the keeper. Skoko.
Foul there, free kick given. Scholes. Gary Neville. Here's Ferdinand.
They intercept the pass.
And Scholes. Wonderfully won there. Henri Camara.
Skoko.
2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Showed his defensive quality there. Wonderful defending there.
Skoko.
Rooney. Here's Scholes. Nicely found.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. Nothing could separate these sides. The players put so much effort in, but in the end, no one could come up with a winner.
They were odds on for the win there, Trevor, but it just didn't go to plan, did it?
No, I think they underestimated their opponent, Peter, and that's always a mistake.
So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
It's been a pleasure.
And from us both, good afternoon.
match between these two sides. It should be a cracking contest. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Stopped him illegally, free kick.
And he wants it back.
Here's Scholes. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Well found by his teammate. Possession maintained, chance here. Can he create something? And he's gone for it.
The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well.
No accuracy with the pass. Don't give it away there. Now have possession here. Cut out the pass. He continues his run down the right. A throw-in given away in a dangerous position. Throw in from a dangerous area again. Will he go long here?
We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up.
Read that well. To the man in space. The defence has done well so far.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
"15 minutes gone. Rooney. Stopped him well there. Had the ball now. And he lays it back. And Scholes. Finds a teammate. Wins the ball, great defending. Still going, real chance here.
O'Shea.
And Rooney. Here's Scholes. Hung onto the ball in a good position.
The keeper comes and takes the ball.
He's off on the long run. Good pass. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. To the man in space. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Here's Park. Rooney. Gets it. Ball one, good defending there. The cross is towards the far post. "15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle." Gets the ball, slack defending. Here's a chance.
And he belts it into the gloves of the keeper.
Cut it out nicely. Scholes. Park. Here's Rooney. Zaha. Can they keep defending like that? Scholes. To the man in space. Dealt with the threat well. Ball given away. Here's Rooney. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. He's carried the ball forward. Hold on to possession here. Zaha. Denied by the crossbar. Bad challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position. Straight at goal. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, the fans would love a goal from there, but I think he should have used his teammates on that one.
Here's Ferdinand. Gary Neville. And Park.
Oh, that's a great through ball.
Showed his defensive quality there. And he's having a go. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. The game is still goalless, Trevor.
Well, they've just cancelled each other out so far. Let's hope that changes in the second half.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. Second half underway, but will it be better than the first?
They've switched sides for the second half. Had the ball now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Will he hit the target? Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? They look unbeatable. Impressive defending.
O'Shea.
And Scholes. Ball one, good defending there. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. That lacks accuracy. Great work to win the ball.
Zaha.
Rooney!
Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up.
Well read. Here's Scholes. It's easily picked up. Getting deeper inside the opponent's half.
He needs to deliver a good ball in.
The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. He's looking for the target. Can they keep defending like that? Bad tackle there. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. It won't be easy from here. Hit on it!
Not a bad shot, but it's over. Brown. O'Shea.
Here's Scholes. Park. Good pass. Solid defence in the box. Carries the ball through the middle. Will he find the target now?
That mistake could have been costly, but the defender was quick to react and plays it to safety. So it's a corner.
They'll battle for this in the middle. And he's having a pop. He tries another one. Can they keep defending like that? Evra.
O'Shea.
The ball's stolen off him. Chance here. To the man in space. Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Now the defender read it well. Still in possession here.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
He could swing it in here.
Sturdy defence here. He's well beaten to the ball there. Here's Park. Won the ball well. It's still goalless with only 5 minutes to go now. And he wants it back. There's no stopping him. Flag up, corner offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. He's looking for support. They can swing it in from the right wing.
The clock's ticking, a good ball in might win it for them.
Rooney. Looking around for support. Finds himself in the area. Rooney!
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
Can they convert this? And they still have possession here. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here.
Thank you, Trevor, for joining me this afternoon. That's all we have time for.
I've enjoyed it, thanks, Peter.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Goodbye.